Presently, there are 1 billion active smartphone users. And in that part, 80 to 85% of them are Android users. Well, every Android user wishes to know the dark and deep secrets of Android. I thought I'll be able to contribute some part of it to this research of deep and dark secrets of Android. Well, without any further ado, let's get this video started and see the top tips of the Android, the dark and deep secrets. Let's get this video started. The first one on the list is about the demonstration of AR capabilities, that is the augmented reality capabilities of Google. Just search for any object or any animal and you'll be getting all the 3D demonstration of that particular animal, and you can also place it in your floor and identify the actual size of that animal or any of the products. Next one is about the live translation of any of the text from any language to any other language in the world. Let me just scan this sentence and directly, as you can see, you can translate it like this. Also, you can copy the direct text and you can paste it anywhere you want. The next one you need to know is to switch on your aeroplane mode when you're sleeping at night, because that will save a lot of your battery life, because the network keeps on shifting if you're traveling, or even if you're static, there will be a lot of battery drag from the network affairs. So it will be better to turn it to aeroplane mode and save a lot of juice. You all guys know about the mobile hotspot where you can share your mobile data, but how about sharing the Wi-Fi that you are connected to? This application will let you do that. This is called the NetShare, and you can share your Wi-Fi network with other people. Also, if you want to share your WhatsApp conversation, then you can just go to chat section and under that go to export and select the chat which you wanted to share, and you can directly share to other social medias or any of your friends in the same WhatsApp app itself. Not everywhere you get this information, so it will be kind enough of you if you could just hit that subscribe button. The next feature is called the dark mode. It has become a very great trend in 2020, not because it saves the battery life if your smartphone has a OLED or AMOLED display, but because of the aesthetics or aesthetics, the way it looks. Now you can also turn on the dark mode on your third-party apps just by going to settings and turn on the dark mode in the settings itself. So it will force all the application which has this capability, like WhatsApp or Instagram. There are times when your phone fails to recognize your fingerprint or the face unlock. Not talking about the face unlock, let's talk about the fingerprint scanner. You can add at least 3 or 4 fingerprints of the same finger. So the speed will increase as well as the accuracy. And guys, if you're taking pictures of clouds or any of the area where one part of it is very brightly lit and another part is mediocre, that time just tap on the brightest area so that you'll be getting a better picture, and also the details will be present, because our smartphones always try to overexpose the underexposed areas so that the overexposed areas will be again overexposed. So just tap on the brightest area to get a better picture. You should not only concentrate on the dark mode but also on this feature called blue light filter. Here on Pixel I have something called as night mode or the night light, where it blocks all the blue light emissions and it is easier to watch at night. I have a complete dedicated video on the blue light thing, and the link to that will be given in the description down below, so please to check it or have a look at my channel. And in case if you don't know about this common thing, just always turn on the adaptive brightness. Smartphone sensors have become so good that it can easily adjust to the environment that we are in. Also, you can do this, just download an app or go to settings and leave your contact details in the lock screen of your phone. So in case if you have left it somewhere else, then people can find out you just by seeing your name as well as another contact number of yours. The next thing is called DND, that's do not disturb. Always turn on DND because it helps a lot to concentrate on your work that you're doing. This do not disturb mode gives us a great power, because we don't want smartphones or the notifications to demand us to check the smartphone, but I want my attention, my brain to check the smartphone whenever I need it. So notifications are the worst part in the smartphone. So just block all of them just by turning on DND. The next thing is called the Lightroom. It's a very fantastic application which I love to use. This is a photo editing app and every basic smartphone can make use of this app. This application is just like the Fanatic mode, but this is for photography. Also, when you go to the multitasking bar, you can just tap and hold on that particular application's icon and you'll be getting these three options. Those are pause and split screen, where you can view two applications at the same time. Smartphones are really getting bigger and bigger, so split screen will be really helpful. The next is a very simple trick, a common thing. You can just go to different tabs just by swiping right or left on the URL. Also, you can pause app just like how I told. Click and hold on the app's icon, and once you pause this app, it won't give you any notifications or nobody can open this applications until it is unpaused. This is a fantastic trick. That is to pin any of the apps. Just go to settings and under security go to advanced, and in advanced option you'll be getting the screen pinning. Just toggle yes, and then also toggle that you need to unlock your smartphone in order to unpin the application. In case you're giving your smartphone to other person, then you can pin this app just by doing the same thing. Hold and press on the icon and pin the app so that they won't be allowed to go anywhere but just use only that app, so that they won't invade your privacy. And I think 2020 people really need it. Also, if you are getting a bad internet connection or the network issues, then just turn on your airplane mode and turn it off after a few seconds, so it will connect to the nearest network provider. In case you have Wi-Fi at home and if your friends or relatives visit your home, the first thing they'll be asking is what is the Wi-Fi password. Instead of telling the Wi-Fi password openly, you can do this. Just go to this website and you can generate a QR code. And if you have a printer, you can just download it and paste it on your wall, so that if they scan that QR code, it will automatically connect. The next thing you need to know is the SAR. It's called specific absorption rate. Just go to the phone application and type *#07# and dial it, and you'll be getting this information. My phone has SAR value of 0.98 watts per kg, that is head, and 1.18 watts per kg for body. Don't worry about any of the information about the SAR. Just remember, the smartphone should be under 1.6 watts per kg for head and body as well. If it is above 1.6, then it is really dangerous to use that smartphone. Don't use those type of smartphones which have above 1.6. Next thing is, almost every person using the Android smartphone will have a Google account. Once you have a Google account, you just need to sync all the data to that account and just make sure you have the two-step verification verified. So you can sync your contacts or also the photos and videos. So just logging into the new smartphone, you'll have all the details there. No need to transfer any of the photos or contacts through a wired connection. In case you want to block all the incoming or the outgoing calls, just go to the phone application and there type *#31#, so that all the incoming as well as outgoing calls will be blocked. No number will be connected to this. And if you want to unblock it, just type #31# and dial it so that the network service will be enabled. So that was pretty much everything about the tips and the tricks of the Android. Well, just make sure you hit the subscribe button before leaving this video. Also, thanks a lot for sticking till the end. It really means a lot to me. With that being said, my name is Rahul and I am signing out. Take care, guys.